we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And a long way to go for the offense here on second down. They come up in an offset eye. Passing, it's Dalton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trent Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on 3rd down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. Smith now to throw. Got a man. It's Amendola. Give him 30 yards there.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing now is Geno. Flushed out right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Klug in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Play clock winding down. They'll run it here. This is Antonio Andrews. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. It's Smith. And he gets it to Funchess complete. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 1st and 10, Smith. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Geno on 1st down. Amendola catching it left side. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Danny Amendola, 32 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow. Yeah, will they make up for it? Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing. Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. 3rd and 2 for Dalton. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The big fella. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them. It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys. Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend? Yeah, do I ever. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Throwing right side, that's complete to Demarius Thomas. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And Brate has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the D looking like they may blitz. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And a give this time to the tailback. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Backing up. Now in desperation. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. It's do or die for Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And, you know, every win is sweet, and I'm sure everybody enjoys a huge victory, but sometimes only winning by 1 score, 2 scores, a field goal, that can feel pretty satisfying too.
Without a doubt, because now you know that your team responds in critical pressure-packed situations. As a coach, as an organization, that makes you feel awfully good.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation